would anybody agree with the statement that I originally thought Kelvin Gastelum was older, but he's actually not. He's actually young.
No,
Obviously,
Heinrich's just like
he
31,
doesn't.
dude.
He's 30. Yeah, he's 32. Obviously, it doesn't matter. Like you could be 35 and have less miles than the guy that's 27. But like,
Yeah, look at Cormier.
yeah, exactly. A lot of the guys that get into it a little bit later, they do well, but it is harder to. You have to have the foundation there already. It's just like having less concussions at 30 is probably a good thing for fighting. But if you don't
Definitely,
have
definitely.
the if you don't have the foundation, you're not. It's way harder to learn mixed martial arts in your 30s and 40s and stuff like that. It is very difficult.
Yeah, Gastelum started because he was like 20. He was like 23 when he got into like UFC, I think. Because he was on the Ultimate Fighter, and he was the youngest guy on there by like a mile. And he didn't have even that much experience, but he like beat so many guys on that show.
He beat
Nobody,
Uriah Hall in the finale in 2013.
yeah, he was like super young, and everyone thought was like underestimating him. Like he was working as like a security guard or something. Like he didn't have like a resume really. He was a wrestler, but that was like that. He wasn't even Division 1. He was Division 3 wrestler, and he wasn't even doing like he didn't have like a reputation, but he was like
I don't know.
destroying dudes.
If he ends up losing this fight too, then it'd almost be safe to say that fight of the year, Izzy fight, took fucking a life out of him.
Yeah, he's honestly since that fight he has been kind of
But that's the thing though, like the Darren Till fight, split decision, super close fight. And then the Jack Hermanson fight is kind of just weird because he got heel hooked in a minute. So like
But everybody wants to laugh at the guy that gets heel hooked in a minute or whatever. And then you know what? He goes out and he fucking flying knees fucking Frankie Edgar, and everyone's like, "Oh shit!" Like that.
yeah.
Everyone wants to joke at the guy that gets submitted super early into a fight, but honestly, man, like it can happen to anybody. Like a position
I
just
mean,
happens sometimes, and you're not sweaty. You're not sweaty yet, so like it's so easy to grab on. Like,
oh yeah.
and also
it,
who's expecting a heel hook in the first round? I mean, like
yeah,
in
exactly.
the first minute. That's so. I feel like that was his game plan. Like Aljamain's game plan was like, I'm gonna surprise. Same with Hermanson. He's just like, fuck it, or like not even plan it and just be like, okay, I'm gonna go for a heel hook just randomly and see what happens, right?
I also
And
think it's
like
Like
because
a lot of these
Gastelum
guys,
had that stupid little man bun on his head.
oh my